Oh my gosh, we called it the Lotto Game. I called it the Lotto Game. So after Lehman's collapsed and Grant, I felt was terrified. I'd never seen that before. I felt him kind of caving in. His business, as he knew it was over, he was going to have to reinvent himself. And so in order to pop him out of that, we played the Lotto Game. It's exactly what you said. What would you do if you had $1 billion? What would you do if you had 500 million? Whatever the number, but you always worked your way up. And so the benefit of playing that game, and I made him play it every night. I'm not joking. For months, I'd make him play the Lotto Game every single night. And what that did was it just got you to expand. Well, what would I do if I was a billionaire? Would you think differently? Would your actions change? Would you be upset if somebody hung up on you on the phone? No, you just pick up and make another phone call. Like, what is the beingness of a billionaire? How do you think they would, they would know about money. So they're not doing dumb things with money, like buying on credit when they don't have money. They're not posers. These people really understand financial wealth. They understand business. What do we have to do now in order to become that version of ourselves? But most importantly, how do I be the beingness of that now? If we lost a deal, it wasn't as devastating because it was like, okay, well, if in 5 years you really are a billionaire, are you really going to be upset that you lost the $30,000 deal right now? Like, no, you're not even going to remember. It's not going to register. So how do you really start assuming that beingness of like, I can hold without an arrogance, but like just a beingness of that while you're doing the action that's connecting you from where you are now to your ideal scene. You have to be the beingness, then the doingness of the actions, and then you get to have it. You get to have the money, the plane, the this, the that, but it's not going to happen until you're wearing the beingness and doing the doingness, and then they collide into one. So I'll tell you exactly how we did it. So when we did this, those ideas and concepts were like very, like way out of the realm. We were on the verge of losing everything. Like we thought we were going to perhaps lose the house, like everything. So we didn't have any of what we have right now. So I want you to know I was there. So the first thing that they have to do in order to have your future is mock up your future. What is it that you want in this future? Is it the 10 million? Is it the 20 million? Is it being able to have the kids homeschooled? How do you travel? Is it first class? Is it private? What is it? What do you, okay? So you mock up I'm in a loving relationship with the family, with the this, with the that. You create the picture of what you want, and then you reverse engineer into present time. So that future is there. Okay. The future is there. The future is going to eventually catch up with you, and then your future is going to be in the past. So if you're over the age of 20, your future, was 20 when you were 12, and it eventually caught up with you, right? And then it's going to go in the past when you're 25. So the first thing to do is completely sever the ties from your past. Boom. I did that and I started to live from my future self. I'd never done this before. It was the greatest successful action for me. Before I had lived from my past, which was what? Connected to trauma, no money, dumbness. I tried something, I failed. I bought this program, I never used it. I tried this diet, I failed. I'm a loser, I suck. And I never had the picture actually hit me. I was just, if you always go to your past hasn't hit your future. You're constantly going to be going, I'm a failure, I'm a loser, that doesn't work. And you're going to be reinforcing that over and over and over. It's very hard to break that cycle. You don't have to live from the past to the present and the future just because you were taught that's the way it goes. Time is made up. Man made up time. Man made up a calendar, the 365 days. It's all made up. Time is made up. Why can't you decide to live from the future into the now? The difference is if you really believe you're a billionaire, don't be stupid, because billionaires aren't stupid, and reverse engineer from that picture. How do I become a loving wife? What do I need to learn about? What are his needs and wants? What are my needs and wants? What do I need to understand about motherhood? What courses should I take? What learning should I do? If I want to, travel abroad, do I need to learn another language? If I'm going to be an entrepreneur, what do I need to know about entrepreneurialism? Who do I need to be studying? I've taken finance courses. I've learned to study people and tone levels that I've been telling you about out of a book called Science of Survival. You don't understand. I've done personal values and integrity. I've done communication courses, how to overcome ups and downs in life, a confidence course, a marriage course, how to rear children, how to rear happy and successful children. I've done thousands of hours of self-enhancement on myself to become the future self that I wanted to be. And when you do that, and wearing the hat that you already are, now I can fail forward. I can buy a program, start it and fail, and at least I can go, you know what? That's what I needed to do to learn to become better, because I needed to, when I went through a lawsuit or I made a bad business decision, that would have caved me in the past. Now I was like, oh, what is the opportunity I need to learn from this to make myself bigger and to protect myself from that going forward? What didn't I look at? What red flags did I ignore in that business endeavor? Why did I let them in? I hired them. I chose them as my business partner. That's my fault. Yes, they were jerks and they didn't do right, but I'm the one that picked them. Why did I pick them? What did I miss? So now I can self-correct going forward. Everything that I go through, good, bad, or wrong, is what I needed to go through to become who my future self is going to be and who has become. Now it's reset into a whole nother level right now, and so I'm resetting, doing all my future self to become my future self, because my future self is going to make everything that I've already accomplished look like child's play.
I love that.